Welcome to Informatica support videos. Today's video KB is about how do we modify B2B data exchange repository DB details by changing some configuration files. What are the steps that we have to follow after changing these DB details, etc. will also be covered in this video KB. So what are the configuration files that we need to check when we have to make changes in the repository DB details? The first file is the data exchange /conf/dx configuration.properties file. The second file is basically a copy of the first file and it is kept in the location Tomcat shared classes inside DX home. So these are the two files in which the changes have to be made. Now when we open the dx configuration.properties file, we see these three properties which are related to the repository DB details. One is the dx JDBC username property, one is the dx JDBC password, and the third one is the dx JDBC URL property. The username and password are basically details which will help us to connect to the schema of our choice in which the dx repository schema exists. The dx JDBC URL is used to connect to this particular repository instance using JDBC. If you wish to add any parameters to the JDBC connection, you may do so using this dx.jdbc.url property. Now let's suppose I want to use a different schema for the dx that I'm using right now. So I'll have to change the username and password to point it to the new schema. Now keep in mind that this new schema already contains a fresh dx repository which I have created using the repo util create content and create schema command. I will show those commands in a later step. Now once I have changed the username and password to the new schema, all I have to do is I have to save this file and I have to copy this file to the other location as well. So let's do that. Now once this has been done, the changes have now been kept in both the data exchange /conf as well as data exchange /tomcat /shared /classes. Now keep in mind that before making any changes to the dx repository details, we have to bring down the dx services first. Since I have already done that and I have made the changes to the dx repository, now I will be bringing up the dx services. Now we can see that the data exchange instance is now up and running. Let's log into it using the administrator account. As you can see, since this is a fresh repository, there is no data available right now. There are no partners, profiles and endpoints. So you can start creating them and start using data exchange to leverage transferring files with your partners. On your screen, you can now see the repo util commands which I have used to create a fresh dx schema and to create content in a freshly created schema. So we have to specify some parameters first in order for the repo util command to recognize as to where it has to create a fresh dx schema. So the username and the password that I have used earlier has been used here, and I have created a schema by pointing it to this. The -t parameter determines the type, and here the type will be dx since we are creating a fresh dx schema. After this, to create a fresh dx contents in this freshly created schema, we have to use this create content command. The syntax remains the same. One additional thing that we have to give here is we have to give the name of the system administrator. In this case, it is administrator. So what happens is a user is created by the name of administrator and the password will also be the same, which is in this case administrator. Now after the contents have been created, we can directly use this schema and point the dx instance to this schema and start using data exchange. That is all for this video KB on how to change the repository details for B2B data exchange. We would love to hear from you. Please write to us at supportvideos@informatica.com, which is our email ID, or tweet to us at InfoSupport, which is our Twitter handle. Thank you and have a nice day.